I guarantee you don't know the smallest kingdom on Earth. As you know, Italy has two micronations inside it, San Marino and the Vatican. However, there is a third tiny micronation inside it which you've never heard of, that being the Kingdom of Tavolara. Hey Slavic Vikings, and welcome to a video where I will talk about this weird kingdom. However, before I start talking, let's read the first sentence on Wikipedia about this mysterious micronation. The Kingdom of Tavolara is a perpetuated micronation on Tavolara Island of the northeast coast of Sardinia. So all is fine and dandy, except what does that word perpetuated mean? Let's check. Uh-oh, perpetuated means not actually but seeming. So the Kingdom of Tavolara is not actually a micronation or actually a kingdom. In short, a couple hundred years ago, this random guy Giuseppe Bertoleoni swam over to the island, which mostly didn't have any people, at least not any permanent people, and he claimed to be the king. He claimed to be the monarch of the island, and his family was the royal family. Nobody actually recognized his weird claim, except allegedly this claim was sanctioned by Charles Albert. Charles was the king of Sardinia, since Sardinia was independent at the time. When an island is so small and insignificant like Tavolara, no one really cares about the claims of some random people. So the kingdom kind of was a real kingdom for a while. This was true all the way until Paolo I. He was reportedly the last reigning king of Tavolara. After his death in the mid-20th century, the title ceased to be used officially. However, it is still used unofficially since the current technical or not technical ruler, Antonio Bertoleoni, who currently is alive and runs the only restaurant on the island, he is still technically the king, but he's not the reigning king. It's all a bit complex and I don't get it. I might show you some clips of interviews of the current king, Antonio Bertoleoni. He's the one who claimed that the island has goats with golden teeth because of some genetic reasons or whatever. But anyway, before people came to the island just like 200 years ago, no one was on the island except for shepherds and fishermen. The island is actually very small, with only very small settlements on each side of the island. It is only 5 kilometers long and 1 kilometer wide, and most of the landscape are extremely rough mountains. That's why mostly hikers come to the island to hike. The island also has a tiny NATO base, which can be seen even from Google Maps. The only way to get to the island, you would never guess, is by boat. While recording this video, the only restaurant which is owned by the king of Tavolara is closed, which is very sad. But I've seen from the reviews that the reason for it is because boat services are currently closed to the island, which sucks for the island, I guess. And what else can I say except the island has some archaeological significance with ancient Nuraj stone structures being built and found there. Please consider subscribing if you want more similar videos, and as always, farewell, żegnam, and goodbye.